Hello, 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 hello. Come on in the house. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions Live. I'm your host, KTJ, and this is Love Coach Sessions Live. We talk about dating, we talk about relationships, we talk about love, we talk about finding the one. And I'm glad that you guys are here with us tonight. Tonight is a continuation from last night. I was looking to do 2 nights a week. Um, you know, I love this, and actually, we normally do our shows during the daytime, so I'm kind of getting into this nighttime gig. We'll see how this goes, but I'm glad you guys are here tonight. You guys, we're getting into it again. We're picking up from last night, part two. I actually had a family emergency that I had to drop everything and go take care of, and so we didn't get to finish last night, but it was a good talk. So I hope that you guys will come on back and join the conversation again tonight. I think it's going to be a good conversation tonight. So, all right, you guys. So we talked about this idea of women, highly successful women, having a struggle to find love. All right, so check it out. I was on a conversation even tonight. I was in a session tonight, and a young lady, she says, "Listen, this guy, he's not calling me back. I don't have time to waste going through person after person after person. I just need a consistent man who acts like he really wants me, right?" And so, you know, it seems so simple, but there are some reasons and some things that prevent people from finding what they want in this area. And so we're going to talk about some of that. But you know what? Since I had to leave early, I'm going to jump right into the 5 things you can do. Let's just get right into the 5 things you can do to get what you want. If you are a highly successful woman. Now, highly successful woman in these terms, we're talking about women who are bosses, women who are entrepreneurs, women who get what you need out of life. You got your own car, got your own house, got your own everything. You are just looking for the man who can fill the shoes. Listen, I don't care how independent woman you are, Ngawa Black Power. I don't care how much you are. Every successful woman, I won't say every, many successful women desire to have a man around. Look, I know you can take out your own trash, but you don't always want to. You can cut your own grass. You can pay somebody to come do it. I know, right? But there's something about the male presence. And you guys, I want you guys to come on and join the conversation too. Share with me about the male presence that you seek or that you know that let's call them alpha women. Alpha women seek when they're looking for a mate. What are some of the things they look for? And if it's you go ahead, feel free to chime in. But I'm gonna get started on this, on these 5 things that you can do to get what you want as a highly successful woman looking for a great high level, highly successful man. All right. Number one, the first thing I believe you need to do is stop reading the statistics. Statistics say, I know, there's a great percentage of men who are locked in jail, who disappear from the dating pool. We have to eliminate them. Okay, let's just do that. There are another group of men who have lost the natural affection of a woman. Come on here, somebody. Y'all know what I'm saying. They no longer have the natural affection and the natural need of a woman. Okay, they seek men. Okay, that's them. And so yes, then there's the others. Some of the men are, you know, not ready, not marriage ready. Let's call it marriage ready. Some of the men are not marriage ready, and they are just not ready for a highly successful woman. Look, I tell when I had these conversations with the women, I tell them, look, don't lower your standards. They say, oh, some of my friends think my standards are too high. Look, I think your standards need to be higher. The problem is not the standards. The problem to me is being geographically, or at least having the space to be around highly successful men, right? Listen, people get married to people who they are around, who they are exposed to. You ever notice how if some of y'all come from a small town, you ever notice how all the people in a small town all meet up and end up marrying each other? Just give it time. Give it time. If after high school they go right off to work and they stay around the town, it's just a matter of time. Susie is going to marry Billy, and Fred is going to marry Wilma. It's just a matter of time. Why? Because they are in proximity. Their proximity connects them to who they connect with. So here we are in a society now where you are in close proximity to everybody, right? It used to be 6 degrees of separation. Now it's like 1 degree, right? So there's more possibility for you. It's the greatest thing ever. There's more possibility. You can live in San Francisco and find a mate in Atlanta. You can live in Portland and find a mate in New York. Now, you just have to work out the geography of getting to them. But the whole world is open to you. If you're looking for love, the whole world is open to you. All right. So stop reading the statistics and start speaking what you want and not what you don't want. Listen to this, you guys. I'm going to mix all of this in. I believe in the power of affirmations. I believe that you shall have whatsoever you sayest. I believe that your tongue is they say this, the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body, probably because it gets the most work, right? As a man thinketh, so is he. I believe it all. And I believe it all when it comes to connecting to your right partner. As you think, so will you be. So change the way you think. Stop saying that there's no good men out here. Stop saying that all the good men are taken. Stop saying that I'll always be single. Because I'm telling you, that may not be true for you. But you got to submit it in your mind and stop speaking the statistics and speak on what it is that you desire to happen. And that's what you're going to have. All right, let's go. Number 2. Engagement gets you engaged. Number 2. Engagement gets you engaged. All right. I suggest this to all my clients. I tell them, I say, listen, the days of the lady dropping the handkerchief, hoping that the guy will come and pick it up, right? The days of the formal courting are over. Now it's wide open, and I encourage you to engage, right? If you're in some of these communities, even online, you're in Clubhouse, you're in all of these different communities, right? Jump into these inboxes and say hello. You don't know. Maybe the person is taken, but maybe they got a brother that just got divorced and misses being married. Okay? You don't know. You never know, right? So I'm not telling you to go manhunting. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. I'm not suggesting manhunting. I'm not suggesting you stalking someone outside somebody's window, right? But I am suggesting that you show effort towards someone and let them know, hey, I just wanted to meet you. I'm opening my friendship pool. What'd I say? I'm opening my friendship pool. Okay? You can't find the one unless they are your friend. Like every song, like we know plenty of songs, right? we were friends before we were lovers. How about finding a friend? Find friends. Be on the mission in 2021 to find friends. Okay? That it should say he that findeth a friend finds a good thing. But I'm not going to try to change the scripture. Because we need that's what we need. We need connections to good people. There's a good reason, you guys, that plumbers don't marry lawyers. Plumbers don't marry lawyers. Why is that? Because they don't move in the same spaces. And I can tell you, you send your kid off to college, right? More than likely, their partner that they'll find for their lives, right, is going to be in college. All right? You're going to find your mate in college. I found my mate in college. You'll find your mate in wherever you spend your time. So engagement. Jump in those inboxes. Right now, there's not a lot of physical contact, right? But get in those inboxes and make friends. Show up and it will work out for you. Okay. Number 3. Check this out. Number 3, you guys. Number 3, flaunt your femininity. Flaunt your femininity. Flaunt your femininity. Feel it and flaunt your femininity. I'm telling you, it's undefeated. Femininity is undefeated, guys. Now, listen to this. Men generally don't care about your eyelashes and eyeshadow and and all of that. Men don't really care about any of that, right? Men don't care about a lot of the little things. Things like, you getting your toes done. Men generally don't care about that. However, what men put together is the look, how everything goes together. We don't know. Men don't even know why he finds you attractive. He doesn't even know why. But he just does. And his just does is your femininity. Listen to this, you guys. The more feminine you are as you present yourself, as you're in the presence of a man, the more feminine you are, and the more feminine you are as you guys are engaging, the more masculine he feels. Some men get intimidated by strong women because some of these strong women don't know how to turn it down. I'm okay with you being strong. I'm okay with you being a go-getter, being a crusher, being a I'm okay with you being that. But you got to know when to pull it back. Because there can only be one masculine energy in a heterosexual connection. There can only be one masculine individual in a couple situation, in a heterosexual couple situation. And if he's got to fight you for the masculine position, guess what he'll do? Let's just go ahead and back up. He'll back up and go a different direction. And the little girl, that little shorty working the Burger King cafeteria, the cashier, little shorty at the cashier, right? He go ahead and talk to her because she's so feminine. Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Would you like fries with that? He liked the way she said, you like fries with that. right? And you would say to yourself, well, wait a minute. He's got a shot at Miss Fortune 500 over here. She got enough degrees to bust a thermostat. Like, she's got more degrees than you can count. She got the car. She got everything. So why is he interested in the little girl at the cafe in the Burger King running the cashier line? Because she's feminine. And I'm telling you, money and security and all of that matters to women. I said it yesterday. Women look for stability and men look for fertility. Women look for stability and women look for stability and men look for fertility. Men look for fertility, women look for stability. Okay? So he sees and he feels the energy. Now I'm telling you guys, I love my go-getter women. I love y'all. You just got to know when to turn it up and when to turn it back. And if he has to feel like he's in competition with you for the role of masculinity, then it's going to be a problem. I see Melissa. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in. It absolutely does. Stability is a must. And you know what? For him, fertility is a must. If you think stability is a must, fertility is a must for him. And fertility is it's a look and it's an energy. It's the reason why he's attracted to breast. That's the reason he's attracted to hips. Nice round booty, right? This is the reason why he is, because men are attracted to fertility. It's on a deep DNA level. It's not even conscious. You just say, I like that. and he doesn't even know why he likes it. But I'm telling you tonight, this is the reason he likes it. All right, let's push on. Number 4. Listen to this, you guys. Number 4. My number 4 on what women can do. 5 things women can do to be more attractive to highly successful men, high quality men. The damsel in distress is undefeated. Are y'all hearing me? The damsel in distress is undefeated, unbeatable, right? I was on my way into CVS about last week. On my way into CVS. I pulled up next to this lady who was sitting in her car. And when she saw me get out, she got out. And she said, sir. And when, I live in Atlanta, so when people say sir, you like, uh-oh. You're like, uh-oh, here it comes. Sir? She says, my battery must have died. Do you have jumper cables? Now, listen, I was on my way into CVS, and what I was doing, I was under a time crunch, right? I had to be someplace, and I was just stopping there real quick. I didn't really have time to do anything. So because I knew I had somebody waiting for me, I went over, I heard what she said. I said, you know what? I got jumper cables. She said, can you give me a jump? I said, yeah, you know what? I am going to give you a jump. She opened up her hood, and I thought about it, because what I was getting for the person from CVS was very important, right? And I had to make a decision on, was I going to leave this lady with her hood up and go do what I needed to do, or what, or forget what I was doing and handle her, forget her, go handle what I had to handle. So here's what I said. I said, ma'am, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm in an extreme hurry, right? But I'm going to give you my jumper cables. If nobody comes out by the time I come out of that store to help you, I will help you. But I got to take care of what I got to take care of. Okay? When I went in the store, by the time I came back, she had another guy on the other side of her car with the cables hooked up, trying to turn the car over. And we both figured out that this car was not going to start. The battery thing wouldn't turn over. She tried this, tried that, wouldn't turn over. The battery is dead, and it would happen to be like one of those real cold days. Now I'm in Georgia, so there's not that many of them, right? But it was a real cold day. All of a sudden, the temperature just completely dropped. So she was cold, I was cold, but it didn't matter. This lady needed some help. I stopped what I was doing. Listen, I could not help that lady. That's what I'm saying, y'all. A damsel in distress is undefeated. I'm not telling you exactly how to do this, but I want to tell you that if there's a man in your space that you want to get to know, right? Find something for him to do. Men were designed to work. Men are blessed with muscles, right? And because we have muscles, we like to use them. And if we can use them in the space of a woman. Now, that lady who with her hood up, she had her hood up and she was like, "Thank you so much." She was so grateful and so thankful that I stopped and tried to help her. I felt good about that. It was a check mark on my masculinity scale, right? Now, I wasn't trying to holler at her. I don't want her, right? But on the pure genetic DNA of my own masculinity, I had to help that lady out. I didn't want nothing from her. I think she even offered me some money. I don't want your money, lady. You're going to need your money to buy you a battery. Right? And I'm telling you, men are designed to help and men want to help you, right? But if you got everything covered, you can do everything. Oh, I could just do this. Oh, I can do that. Well, you know what? Eventually what he'll do is just go find somebody he can help. Because there's plenty of women that need some help. There's plenty of women that have a space for him to take care of things. And they got a space for him to take care of some other things too. Hello, somebody. Okay. So allow him to display his masculinity in that way. All right. And that's at 5, right? I think that was number 4. Number 5 is this. If you want to get his attention, a high-end, high-quality man. I'm coming with that comment, Melissa. I'm coming in. Let me finish this point. If you want the high-end, high-quality man, right? There is a certain kind of thinking. And I'm telling you, most of these high-quality men, I'm hearing a lot of this stuff around the internet, and I'm telling you, many of them are not as smart and as wise and as know-it-all as they getting credit for. Men still operate on a biological level. After all this time, there are certain things. It's the softness of a woman. I often say that men are looking for a soft place to land, and women are looking for a hard, solid place to land. Okay, it's the softness that he's looking for. It's the nurturing spirit that he's looking for. Don't your money. A man is probably happy that you got money. He's happy that you got a career, but having money and having all the alpha traits that the world finds attractive, high quality men don't find that attractive. Now they'll give you a they'll give you an attaboy, they give you a round of applause, happy for you, encouraged by you. Go ahead, girl. I believe in you, you know? But that's not the attraction factor. It's who you are that is the attraction factor, and how you make him feel when he's around you. When he's around you, does he feel more masculine? And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling y'all, listen, ladies, the more feminine you present around him and show that softer side, so show that nurturing side, it makes him more masculine. The more you praise, listen to this, the more you praise the masculine, the masculinity that you see in him, the more of that he'll show. The more you criticize what you see, the less likely you'll see what you want to see. I'm telling you, this stuff is real. This stuff is real. So take it. Look, I encourage all the ladies, look, whatever makes you feel feminine, get into it. I'm talking about activities. Is there certain activities that make you feel more feminine? Are there certain clothes that make you feel more feminine? I did a talk a while ago. It's time for me to do that talk again. The colors that men that make a man find you attractive. There are colors that catch a man's eye and makes a man want you, and he doesn't even know why. Your boy KTJ gonna give you the scoop. I'm gonna give you the scoop. There are certain colors that are biologically wired in a man's mind. Now, I'm not betraying the manhood in these talks. I'm helping. I'm hopefully I'll be helping them and helping you to get what you want, because I'm telling you, there's some high quality men who want you. Don't you think a man wants to feel more masculine? Don't you think a man wants to have a beautiful, nurturing, encouraging, warm spirit in his life? But the rest of the world makes that difficult. All right, let me see what Melissa's comment. She said, it takes a lot of unlearning when you're raised independent to accept this about men. I agree. Right? But here's the thing that you learned about men is about a certain kind of man. Did you hear what I'm saying? The thing you learned about men is about a certain kind of man. But I'm telling you, there are all kinds of men. And what we want to do is get you in a place that you can identify the higher quality man, that you can put yourself in the place, in the position of the higher value men. That's the term that's being used now, higher value men. Okay? To me, it's about your energy getting you ready to be in that position, and then putting yourself in the position where high quality men hang out. Now, right now, you can't go but so many places, right? But I'm telling you, even online, there are places where high quality men are hanging out. And if you hear the man talking, you like what you hear his intelligence, you see his vibe, he's got, maybe the right body type for you, slide in that inbox. Slide in that inbox, and who knows? He might just be making a new friend. Or he might have a cousin, his cousin Sal might be just right for you. All right. You guys throw me some of your questions. Drop your questions in, and I might even have time if somebody want to pop on and have a face to face conversation in here. That might be cool too. So yeah, but this is the 5. This is the 5. I'll run it back down to you. Things you can do to bring highly successful men into your life. Number 1, stop reading the statistics and start speaking expectantly. Number 2, engagement gets you engaged. I like that one. Engagement gets you engaged. Number 3, feel and flaunt your femininity. Feel and flaunt your femininity. All things feminine, get into it. Look, hair, experiences, whatever it is, get into it. Feel your own femininity. Number 4, a damsel in distress is undefeated. Damsel in distress is undefeated. And number 5 is what was number 5? I don't remember number 5. Yeah, I do remember number 5. Number 5 was finding your femininity and finding the things that give you joy. All right, finding the things that give you joy. So, what are some things that you used to do that you don't do anymore? What are some things that you used to really enjoy doing that you don't do anymore? I always go back to this example of I have a young lady to ask me. She said, Kel, listen, I'm looking for a certain kind of man. Now, I'm not, the brothers with the suits on and working downtown, those are all good. Those are all fine and dandy. But I want a man who can swing a hammer. She says, but you can't get on the construction site. You can't get on this site where you can go and have conversation with these guys. What should I do? She said, I'm a person of service. I like to help people. I think she runs a nonprofit, all that sort of thing. I said, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Go down, hop on online and look up Habitat for Humanity. Listen to this, you guys, because she's looking for a certain kind of guy who matches her, right? I said, look online for Habitat for Humanity. They have building projects all over the city at, all times. Put in the application to join them. I'm sure they'll say yes. They always looking for some hands, right? When you get on the site, get to know the person. Now, if anybody ever wanted to get into building on the houses, painting, electrical work, plumbing, Habitat for Humanity is perfect for that, right? So you're in there swinging a hammer with somebody else that's swinging a hammer. You're in there painting the walls with other people who are painting the walls. You're in there laying grass seeds and, doing demolition. You are giving of yourself, and you're in a place where people are doing that sort of thing. You're going to learn something, and then you'll meet other people. Now, let's say you met Bill over there while you were swinging that hammer. putting up sheetrock, right? Now, there's 2 things that you know about Bill. Not only will he swing a hammer, right? But he has a giving spirit because he is now volunteering his time to help someone else. That's a great environment to find Mr. Right. And so you guys are now into something that you both enjoy. That's another one. You both are doing something that you both volunteered to do. Now, listen to this. There are a lot of people in the world, but most people don't volunteer to do anything. If you find somebody who's volunteering to help someone else, that says something about them. Check. Okay. So you guys now have a joint passion. You enjoy helping someone else, getting involved, being in community, and you share passions. Listen to this, you guys. One of the reasons that people break up is because they lose the connection and the reason for being together. People break up because they no longer have shared passions. They don't have anything they're working on. They don't have anything that they share together, that they come together and they work on. So now that was just an example I gave her. It's an idea, might work. But if you're sitting by the wayside, if you're just sitting at your house waiting for love to fall upon you, I'm telling you, you're gonna get dust on you. You're gonna be full of dust, and you're gonna curl up and die. My man said you're gonna die alone. I'm telling you, you've got to be willing to go out of yourself, and I'm telling you, being a giver puts you in the place to receive. Are y'all hearing me? Being a giver puts you in the place to receive. Go down there and give of your time. There's things that you can volunteer. Even now, you can volunteer in your local town at the mission, right? Now, don't go down there at the mission trying to volunteer looking for a man. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. We're not volunteering looking for a man. Like, I'm gonna slap this food in the I'm gonna slap this food on the plate, and I'm gonna give it to the people. Yes, no, he's not just gonna knock on your door. You're right, Melissa. Not unless he's the Amazon man, the post office, UPS, DoorDash, Uber Eats. But them guys, they dropping it and going. They ain't not for a bunch of conversation. They boom, gone. But I'm telling you, if you put yourself in position where you can meet people, you can connect with people, and you can find people of honesty, man. Yesterday I talked about that, the catch and release dating and all the stuff that you see people doing out here, because they're catching people in kind of dishonest ways sometimes. But put yourself in the right environment, and I'm telling you, you raise your quality of potential partners as you raise your quality of environment that you put yourself in. All right, you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for listening. Look, hit that subscribe button, or just hit them give me some thumbs up. Let me know that you have watched this show. Leave a comment if you watched, and that really helps the show out. I'm looking at this nighttime thing, and this is pretty cool. I like the nighttime. So I'm thinking our next show, I'm going to do another one on Thursday. So come on back on Thursday, and we're going to see we testing the waters. We got the new studio outlet. Check out the new studio. We got the new lights, got everything going. So I wanted to produce something amazing this year. So I want to get somebody up on camera here to share your experience. We're going to talk more about this idea of highly successful women finding what they want, because I think there's a great need for this conversation. I'm hearing people talk about what highly successful men want, but they're not talking much about how to make it happen. So yes, thank you so much for being here. All right, you guys, till next time, peace and love. Bye. Come on in the house. Yes, let's get this show on the road. Okay. Yeah, let's get this show on the road. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in the house. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions Live. I'm your host, KTJ, and this is Love Coach Sessions Live. We talk about dating, we talk about relationships, we talk about love, we talk about finding the one. And I'm glad that you guys are here with us tonight. Tonight is a continuation from last night. I was looking to do 2 nights a week. Um, you know, I love this, and actually, we normally go our shows during the daytime, so I'm kind of getting into this nighttime gig. We'll see how this goes, but glad you guys are here tonight. You guys, we're getting into it again. We're picking up from last night, part two. I actually had a family emergency that I had to drop everything and go take care of, and so we didn't get to finish last night, but it was a good talk. So I hope that you guys will come on back and join the conversation again tonight. I think it's going to be a good conversation tonight. So, all right, you guys. So we talked about this idea of women, highly successful women. I'm not suggesting manhunt. I'm not suggesting you stalking someone outside somebody's window, right? But I am suggesting that you show effort towards someone and let them know, hey, I just wanted to meet you. I'm opening my friendship pool. What I say? I'm opening my friendship pool. Okay? You can't find the one unless they are your friend. Like every song, like we know plenty of songs, right? we were friends before we were lovers. How about finding a friend? Um, find friends. Be on the mission in 2021 to find friends. Okay, that it should say he that findeth a friend finds a good thing. But I'm not going to try to change the scripture because we need that's what we need. We need connections to good people. There's a good reason, you guys, that plumbers don't marry lawyers. Plumbers don't marry lawyers. Why is that? Because they don't move in the same spaces. And I can tell you, you send your kid off to college, right? More than likely, their partner that they'll find for their lives, right, is going to be in college, right? You're going to find your mate in college. I found my mate in college. You'll find your mate in wherever you spend your time. So engagement, jump in those inboxes. Right now, there's not a lot of physical contact, right? But get in those inboxes and make friends. Show up and it will work out for you. Okay, number three. Check this out. Number three, you guys. Number three, flaunt your femininity. Flaunt your femininity. Flaunt your femininity. Feel it and flaunt your femininity. I'm telling you, it's undefeated. Femininity is undefeated, guys. Now, listen to this. Men generally don't care about your eyelashes and eyeshadow and all of that. Men don't really care about anything, right? Men don't care about a lot of the little things. Things like, you get your toes done. Men generally don't care about that.
After you receive an order that contains an Aliexpress.
Hi, I'm Allie, and welcome to Overlow. Now that you've made your first few sales, it's time to fulfill your orders. Keep watching to learn how to prepare your order for fulfillment, how to order Aliexpress products, and how to fulfill your orders in Overlow. Now let's get started. Before you fulfill an Aliexpress order, there's a few steps you need to take first. 1. Create an Aliexpress account with your own information and log into it. Do not fulfill orders as a guest or with your customer's email address. Creating your own account allows you to track orders and ensures your customers do not receive emails from Aliexpress. 2. Empty your Aliexpress cart. Otherwise, you might buy more products than you need to. 3. Install the Overlow Chrome extension and use the Chrome web browser on a computer or laptop. Orders can't be processed on a smartphone or tablet. 4. Set up your preferred shipping methods for specific products and countries. When you place orders, the Overlow Chrome extension automatically makes shipping selections based on your personalized shipping methods. To learn more about the setup requirements just mentioned, see the links in the description. Now you're ready to start fulfilling orders. From the Overlow admin, click Orders. If you can't find your order, then you may need to take some extra steps to sync it properly. See the description below for more information on what to do when an order is missing. After you find the order you'd like to fulfill, click Order Product. You are then redirected to the Aliexpress website. The Overlow Chrome extension adds the product to your shopping cart, moves to the checkout, and fills in your customer details automatically. Always confirm that the extension filled in the shipping information correctly. It has to match your customer's information in Overlow. Then select a payment method and fill in the necessary information. Take note that different suppliers may offer different payment methods for specific products and countries. It's important to remember that you're entering your personal payment information here, not your customers'. Your customer's payment information is never sent to Aliexpress. Your profit is the difference between what the customer paid you in Shopify and what you paid the supplier in Aliexpress. If you ship to the US, Canada, or UK, there's a checkbox for the billing address to be the same as the shipping address. You must deselect this checkbox and fill in your own billing address since you are making the purchase. This section should not have customer information filled in. When you're done, click Confirm. Next, in the Order Review section, review the shipping methods available and choose the best option based on the expected delivery time and cost. It's best to use shipping methods that offer tracking to avoid lost packages. After you make a selection, click Apply. Finally, review your order details and then click Place Order. The order is assigned a unique 16-digit order number in Aliexpress. This number is also synced to your order in Overlow, and after you refresh the page, the order status is updated to In Processing. If your order has products from multiple Aliexpress suppliers, then you need to go back to Overlow and repeat this process by placing separate Aliexpress orders with each supplier. When the supplier ships the order, usually within 2 to 7 calendar days, you receive an email that the order has shipped and the tracking number has been added. After your order has shipped, you need to sync it with Overlow. Syncing it with Overlow will update the tracking information, mark the order as shipped, and fulfill the order in Shopify. There's 2 different ways that you can sync your orders. 1. From the Orders page in Overlow, find the order and click Get Tracking Number. 2. Go to the My Orders page in Aliexpress and click Sync this page or Sync all orders. This will sync all of your Overlow orders, which is ideal if you have multiple orders. It may take a few minutes for everything to sync properly. In Shopify, you can also set up shipping confirmation notifications to let your customers know about the progress of their order. To learn more about this, see the description below. Now you know how to fulfill an Aliexpress order in Overlow. Let us know in the comments if there's anything else that you'd like to know about order fulfillment. And don't forget to check out the next video on how to fulfill multiple Aliexpress orders in Overlow.
Okay, my wife hates it. I love it. Send it to me, and as soon as I take a shot at it, I think Sarah likes hot sauce too. Blink your mic if you like hot sauce. And Kraft likes it. Like this is what I would do. I would get it out to a bunch of people and then do a clubhouse around it.
Yeah, I actually give it away for free most of the time, so I just want people to try it and give my honest.
Well, no, but I want to help you make some money with it too, because if you keep getting it free, I'll never be an investor.
No, definitely. I wanted to get it out there, build that brand, and then once I get to 250K, I'm going to you for an investment. So
Let's do it, dude. I already followed you. You guys give great white hot sauce. Mark Shannon,
Boston.
A follow, okay? Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Send me the juice. Send me the juice.
Yeah, Grant, he DM'd me on Instagram, like I'm getting a few DMs, but his really stood out. So that's why I just brought him up, because he asked me, can I bring him up? And, yeah.
Beautiful. How about Ben?
Hi, Ben. Welcome. You have Brent and Blaine for down here. We have 20 seconds. What would you like to ask?
Hey, appreciate it, and thanks, Alan, for letting me come up here. Grant, I just wanted to ask you about Undercover Billionaire now, and binge watched the first season, and I can't wait for your episodes to come out with yours. But so my question is, what was the reality of like what you thought it was going to be like versus what it actually was when you first started, and like how did you get through some of the things that you dealt with?
So what happened was, what I didn't know when I got there was I didn't know I was going to be fighting with the crew the whole time. The production crew, the camera people.